Hello everyone, I am Dr. Arun Sharma. In this video, I will explain about basicity of an acid and acidity of a base. As we know about acid and base, acid turn the color of blue litmus paper to red and the pH range for acid is from 0 to 6. But for the base, the pH range is from 8 to 14 and the pH 7 is for neutral solutions. Acid lost their acidity when combines with bases, but bases lost their basicity when combined with acids. There are three theories that identify a singular characteristic which define an acid and a base. According to Arrhenius theory, acids are substances that provides or gives hydrogen ions in the solution, but the bases are the compounds that provides hydroxyl ions or gives hydroxyl ions in the solution. According to Bronsted and Lowry, acids are protons donors, but the bases are proton acceptors. According to Lewis, acids are electron pair acceptors and bases are electron pair donors. Now what is the basicity of an acid? The basicity of an acid is the number of replaceable hydrogen ions or hydrogen atoms present in a molecule of the acid. In this table, you can see here that monobasic acids are hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, nitrous acid and ethanoic acid, because after ionization they gives only one hydrogen ion in the water. In case of dibasic acids like sulfuric acid, sulfurous acid and carbonic acid, oxalic acid, they gives two hydrogen ions after the ionization in the water. So they are dibasic acids and their basicity for these acids are 2. In case of phosphoric acid, formula is H3PO4 and after ionization it gives 3 protons in the water. So phosphoric acid is a tribasic acid. It is important to note here that red color represents the strong acids. So hydrochloric acid, nitric acid are the monobasic acid, but they are strong as compared to nitrous acid and ethanoic acid. Similarly, sulfuric acid is more strong than sulfurous acid, carbonic acid and oxalic acid, and phosphoric acid is also very strong acid. Now come to the acidity of a base. Acidity of a base is defined as the number of ionizable hydroxyl ions present in one molecule of a base, that is called acidity. In this table you can see here that sodium hydroxide after ionization gives one hydroxyl ion, potassium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide also after ionization gives one hydroxyl ions. So these are monoacidic base and their acidity is 1. So these bases having one acidity. Example of dibasic acid: calcium hydroxide, barium hydroxide after ionization gives 2 hydroxyl ions in the water. So their acidity for these bases are 2. So these are diacidic base. In case of triacidic base like aluminum hydroxide after ionization gives 3 hydroxyl ions. So aluminum hydroxide is a triacidic base. In our previous video, I have explained about the relation between normality and molarity. In this numerical, you can see how we can apply the basicity of the acid or the acidity of a base to calculate its normality or molarity. In this numerical, if the normality of a sulfuric acid solution you have to calculate and the molarity is given, 0.1 molar sulfuric acid solution is given to you and you have to calculate the normality. Now look at the answer. The basicity of sulfuric acid is, as in we have learned that the basicity of sulfuric acid is 2. And what is the relation between normality and molarity? Normality of an acid is equal to the molarity into basicity of the acid. So here the basicity of the sulfuric acid is 2 and the molarity is given in the numerical, that is 0.1. So the final answer will be 0.2. Now it is important to note that 3 molar sulfuric acid solution is the same as 6 normal sulfuric acid solution, and 1 molar calcium hydroxide solution is the same as 2 normal calcium hydroxide solution. So it is important to note here that for the monobasic acids or the monoacidic bases, their normality and molarity values are same. But if the normality and molarity value depends upon the number of hydrogen ions in case of acid and number of hydroxyl ions replaceable in case of base. So in that fashion, the normality and molarity values will also change as given in the relation between normality and molarity. So you have to take care when you are going to calculate the normality of an acid or molarity of an acid or molarity or normality of a base. Please subscribe this channel for more videos. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you very much.